Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to the channel. Your support means the world to us, and we're thrilled to have you as part of our community. Here at Lovelessonslounge, we're all about navigating the ups and downs of love and relationships and providing you with helpful tips and advice along the way. We believe that understanding is the first step towards better relationships. Today, we will be discussing something crucial: 6 things that destroy relationships. Stay tuned. First on our list is lack of communication. Communication is the backbone of any relationship. It's through sharing and understanding each other's thoughts, feelings, and experiences that we build a strong connection. Just imagine trying to navigate a city without a map or GPS. It's possible, but it's not easy, right? That's what a relationship feels like without effective communication. When communication is lacking, misunderstandings can easily crop up. You might interpret a partner's silence as anger or a simple okay as disinterest. These misinterpretations can escalate into conflicts, causing unnecessary strain on the relationship. Moreover, communication is not just about speaking your mind, but also about listening. Listening to understand, not to respond. It's about giving your partner the space to express themselves freely, without judgment or interruption. A healthy relationship needs open and honest communication. It's like the oxygen that keeps the flame of love burning brightly. Next up is trust issues. Trust is the foundation of love. Now, trust is not something that magically appears. It's built over time, brick by brick, through shared experiences and open communication. But just as it takes time to build, it can be shattered in an instant. When trust issues creep into a relationship, it's like a termite infestation eating away at the foundation. It breeds insecurity and doubt, causing you to question your partner's intentions and actions. This constant doubt can lead to arguments, resentment, and ultimately the end of the relationship. Trust is not just about fidelity. It's about being certain that your partner will be there for you in your hour of need, that they will respect your boundaries, and that they value your feelings. Trust is a safety net that allows love to flourish. Without trust, love can't survive. Coming to the third point, neglecting emotional needs. This aspect of a relationship is often overlooked, but it's as crucial as communication and trust. We all have emotional needs. They are the desires that make us feel loved, understood, and valued. When these needs are neglected, it can leave one feeling empty, unloved, or even unwanted. Imagine a plant that's not watered regularly. It starts to wilt, right? Similarly, emotional needs are the water that nourishes a relationship. They could be as simple as needing a hug after a long day, or as complex as needing reassurance during times of self-doubt. Understanding these needs and addressing them fosters emotional intimacy and strengthens the bond between partners. So, how can you cater to your partner's emotional needs? It starts with understanding. Listen to them, empathize with their feelings, apologize when you are wrong, and take accountability. Love isn't just about saying it, it's about showing it. Engage in lots of sex. This improves bonding. Know your partner's love language. Neglecting emotional needs can lead to emotional distance, so pay attention to your partner's feelings. Fourth on our list is lack of quality time. Now, this is a biggie. Imagine a garden. If you don't water it, tend to it, give it sunlight, what happens? The flowers wilt, the leaves turn brown, and eventually the whole garden withers away. The same goes for relationships. If you're not spending quality time together, the bond starts to weaken. It's not just about being in the same room, folks. It's about connecting, engaging, understanding each other. It's about shared experiences and creating memories. When we neglect this, we start to drift apart. We become strangers living under the same roof, sharing the same bed. The laughter fades, the conversations dwindle, the warmth cools. The detachment that follows is a slow, painful process. It's like watching that garden wither, knowing you could have watered it, but you didn't. Quality time is a must to keep the flame of love alive. Next, we have incompatibility. It's like trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. It's just not going to work. Now, we're not saying you and your partner must be mirror images of each other. No. But having shared interests, values, and life goals can make the journey a lot smoother. Just imagine being a homebody whose idea of a perfect Friday night is curled up with a good book. But your partner is a social butterfly who thrives on parties and social gatherings. That's friction waiting to happen, right? And over time, these differences can cause a significant strain on your relationship, sometimes leading to breakups. It's akin to rowing a boat in opposite directions. You'll never reach your destination. Compatibility doesn't mean being identical. It means being able to coexist, celebrate differences, and row the boat in the same direction. Compatibility is key to a lasting relationship. Finally, we have unresolved past issues. When we talk about relationships, we often forget that we're not just dealing with the present, but also the past. We all have our share of baggage, and when left unaddressed, this baggage can weigh heavily on the present relationship. Unresolved past issues, whether from previous relationships or from the current one, can create a breeding ground for resentment, mistrust, and hurt. These issues can take many forms, from unresolved arguments to lingering feelings of bitterness. They can subtly infiltrate your relationship, causing tension and conflict. Disengaging during disagreement instead of having difficult conversations, you resort to using disrespectful language. It's like trying to drive forward while constantly looking in the rearview mirror. It's not only difficult, but dangerous. Addressing these issues isn't always easy, and it may require difficult conversations or even professional help. But it's absolutely crucial for the health and longevity of your relationship. It's important to resolve past issues for a healthy present and future of your relationship. Those were the 6 things that can kill relationships. Let's take a moment to recap. We started with the importance of open and honest communication, how it's the lifeblood of any relationship. We then moved on to trust issues, highlighting that trust, once broken, is hard to rebuild and can often lead to the demise of a relationship. Next, we touched on the often overlooked aspect of neglecting emotional needs. We all crave emotional intimacy and understanding, and failing to meet these needs can lead to resentment and dissatisfaction. We also discussed the significance of quality time. Spending meaningful time together strengthens the bond and helps to understand each other better, making the relationship more fulfilling. The 5th point was about incompatibility. It's vital to understand that differences are okay, but when they lead to constant disagreements and clashes, it might be a sign of incompatibility. Lastly, unresolved past issues. These can creep into the present and poison a relationship if not dealt with properly. Avoiding these pitfalls can lead to healthier, happier relationships. It's worth working on these aspects to ensure a beautiful journey together. If you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up, share with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, keep loving and learning.